Hello everyone. Here we have a Hyper-V virtual machine. I will be setting everything up on it. I had everything set up already, but now I've deleted it all and will show you again how to set it up. So it's quite simple. There are different solutions and approaches. Well, this particular method, this option is convenient for me. So we will now install the OpenWebAPI shell from GitHub, to which various LLM models downloaded from the LLaMA.com website can be connected. You can also connect us to it via API. The only nuance here is that I get the API from the NVIDIA website and OpenWebAPI. Doesn't work particularly well with this API. We have another solution. This is exactly the solution. Here it is. Let me remove this now. Here, this is the solution we have. This solution works well with the NVIDIA API. Here's NVIDIA. Yes, we have it. But this solution is just not very convenient for me. Therefore, I will deploy everything through OpenWebAPI. So, to summarize, yes, we will download OpenWebAPI. No, first we will download Python 3.11 because OpenWebAPI only works with Python 3.11. We will download Python, install it, and create virtual environments for the proxy server, for OpenWebAPI, so that our Python dependencies work properly. That is, they will have their own environment and they won't interfere with each other. Why a proxy server? Because OpenWebAPI doesn't work very well with NVIDIA's API. So we will have to set up a proxy server, connect everything, configure it, and basically everything will work well for us. There will be some nuances, but you can adjust them, see for yourself. Everything is written on NVIDIA's official website. Or write in the comments if there's something specific you're interested in, and I will try to elaborate on the topic. I have a lot of various developments, more extensions, more modifications, things that I have done and connected myself. There are a lot of different solutions, so if you are interested in something, write to me. I will try to remove all this stuff. There you go. So shall we get started? Alright, to begin with, what exactly are we going to do first? I have a little bit of preparation here. First, we will download Python version 3.11 because OpenWebAPI works only with Python version 3.11. I will be demonstrating on Windows, as you might have guessed, but it's basically the same on Mac. There you go. If you want, I can make a separate video for Mac. So, I have a 64-bit operating system. As you can see, I have already downloaded it, but I deleted everything. So, check the box here. By the way, you should have the box checked. Since I have already installed it, the box is checked. Let's install it. I will attach a link later with all these, what do you call them? Links. Sorry for the tautology and additional information and resources. Everything will be written there, all what to download, where to go. So, we've downloaded everything here. Alright. Downloaded. Let's just refresh. I have already registered, so I already have the API key. The virtual environment doesn't work very well, so everything will be slow. Use a different account. Look, you can just register, right? By following this link. I'll attach everything there. Discord, Google, Apple and Facebook. I'll log in through Google, but as I said, I'm already registered. So it will be a bit different for you. You will receive a message in your email and you will need to confirm it. Well, that's all. Welcome. Everything is working, right? After which you enter here, a window will welcome you. Here it is, by the way. So you will need to confirm it. After that, by the way, you can already talk to the model here, but it doesn't work well here. Actually, with some delays. So, here you will need to enter your email, that is the email you used when you registered, created an account on the official NVIDIA website, right? You specified your email there, and that's exactly the email you need to enter here. So you enter it. Okay. Confirm it, that's it. After that, you can get the API key, as it were. There. So you enter your country, your phone number, confirm it, and then a table will appear. It will say API key. And there are some other details. You can save all this and use it. And it is given, I believe, for a year. I already have mine created. So, what's next? We downloaded Python. That's all right, I think. After that, we go to GitHub. Open Web UI. You can read the information, support the guys. You can visit their official website. Everything is written here on how to install. I recommend installing it in Python. It's simpler and in a virtual environment. It's simpler, and let's say if you want to download a model from the official site LLaMA.com and install it locally, it connects more easily. That is, if you deploy all this through Docker. Yes, it's somewhat simpler through Docker, but it sometimes has this problem. It doesn't always see local models because it's in Docker. And essentially, its environment is Docker. Yes, that's its, well, let's call it its world. It doesn't know what's outside of Docker. And you'll need to map all these paths, yes, for everything to work. Sometimes, of course, it works out of the box. Sometimes it doesn't. That's why we choose Python. And accordingly, depending on the operating system, we choose the command for the terminals. So, well, let's get started, shall we? Run the administrator, just in case. Everything will absolutely be installed here. Here's our path. By default, everything is created. Where is it? Here it is. Created, activating. Activated everything well. Here it is, everything is working well. Now let's update pip. So now we will install the dependencies related to the proxy. So, and now we will create a file inside our virtual environment. That is, this will be our proxy server itself. That is, we will configure everything in it. here. So it ends with py. That is, it's Python. Of course, here you go. We created it, and now we insert the Python script. You can also deploy all this through S-code. Let's do it like this. Here you go, take a look. Here we insert our key, which we obtained from the official NVIDIA website. We insert it. Now we save all this and run it. We check if everything is working. Everything is fine. Oh, our proxy server is working. The next step for us is the installation of OpenWeb PII. So here we have a virtual environment. We create it, right? So here, please, here is our option. Activate it. Everything is fine, it taught you and it works. Now we install all dependencies. Okay, I'll speed up this part a bit. So it turns out everything is installed. The first launch is not fast, especially in a virtual machine. Well, as you can see, I've already run the model here. You need to register here. You can enter any data. Hello. So far we don't have any models. But our task is to connect via API, right? Settings. Connect. So here we specify the address, which we have exactly. In the Python script, here it is. Then we specify the key. Here, I'm copying it. It doesn't matter here. You can just leave the field empty. So here is the model. So the model. Insert it. Here is the model. Check it. Aha. Now we just need to restart a little. So we go right here. Insert the key here. Oh. I looked in the wrong place. And my port is occupied by the OpenWeb PII shell itself. So there's no need to reset here. Here it is, please. This is actually the OpenWeb PII port. My mistake, sorry. It's different. Alright, let's check. Yes, everything works. I thought, I needed to restart the server. So, here we also need to add that the model appeared in this section. So, everything is absolutely the same, unchanged. We set our API key. Insert. So now, check, everything works well. Add. Everything is indeed saved very well. Alright, the model has appeared, so that's it. Here is our model. Now, we can write something to it. And it responds to us. So we are currently running LLaMA 4. It's a very powerful model. It can be modified and it can replace a full-fledged GPT chart like Grok or, I don't know, Cloud. Alright, thank you all and see you soon. Bye bye.